If you can't see yourself greater than you are at this moment, you will remain the same as you are. Hey my friends, welcome to another video. Today we will be talking a little bit about the matrix. So what is the matrix? We could say the great programming. A great program where people are following what they've been told. When people are following what they perceive and they think they can't control what they are perceiving, so whatever they are perceiving is controlling them. So this is what we call the matrix. And when we say the matrix is falling, it means that people are rising beyond it. When we rise beyond something, it feels like we are overgrowing it. Once we start overgrowing something, we are ready for something new, right? So I've started this video with a great quote because it reminds us that if we want to change, firstly we need to see ourselves greater than who we are at this moment. And there's always something we can change about ourselves. Once we change something about ourselves, we will change something about our lives. Once we start changing our lives, people will see the changes and they will ask you, how have you done it? What's the secret? And you will start influencing people in a positive way. That's what we need right now. We have many influencers which are like promoting different things. You need that, you need this, you need that, you know, whatever. But what we really need, we need influencers which are promoting opening the heart, which are promoting self-healing, which are promoting the power of collective mind, the power of collective healing, the power of collective love, the power of compassion. So this is what is happening, my friends. More and more people started changing themselves on that matter. So when we say the matrix is falling, it means that we are changing the programs of our past. All the memories, the genetic memories, we could say, from our ancestors, the inner pain which we still feel from our ancestors. We are healing those wounds, we are healing those patterns which are not serving us anymore. So many people are finding different ways to do it. Many people are finding different ways to do it, which means that we have started thinking with our own minds. We don't need nobody anymore to tell us what to do, because we understand that we have that great ability to choose what feels right for us. This is a great evolution when we find out that we have a great ability to choose what feels right for me. Not analytically, but choosing with intuition. What is intuition? Intuition is an inner compass. We can't access to intuition through our analytical mind, yet we need analytical mind. It's amazing. We can design plans. We can calculate things. We can do a lot of different amazing tools with it. But intuition is something where we need to go deeper than analytical mind. If we say that our analytical mind is working on beta brainwave frequency, and when we disconnect from it and we activate our more creative mind, we go into alpha brainwave frequency when we start downloading greater ideas. If we go a little bit deeper, we will go into theta brainwave state, where our body will fall into sleep, but mind will stay awake. We need to train ourselves to get into that state. We are using meditation for that. In that state, we become aware of our intuition. We become aware of what our heart says. We become aware of our past and the future. And we become aware what could be the greatest expression of ourselves so we can heal all. If I am healing myself right now, it means that I'm healing others as well, because everybody is going through pain, everybody is going through fear, through anger. If I am able to overcome it, also others are able to overcome it. But not many people know that, so if I know it, there needs to be a way that I'm able to show them how to do it. This is what is happening, because we are all connected on that collective level. Whatever I am feeling, you are feeling as well. So we are all in this together. Let's elevate that state to feel better. Let's elevate that state so we can feel and sense even greater connection. We are talking a lot about it because it's a great opportunity right now to go deeper into that state of sensing connection. When we say that the matrix is falling, we also say that a new matrix is rising. So what is a new matrix? Matrix is not a negative thing. Matrix is more like a field of life. A field of life which works on a certain level of consciousness. And when we say that the matrix is falling, we are overgrowing that state of consciousness to a greater matrix. When we sense greater connection. So the old matrix is something that worked in the past. And from the matrix we can learn what is not working or what not to do. We can go into our history and we will find wars, competition. We will find a lot of different memories which can trigger anger and fear. And those are all information which are not working. There's a lesson in them, something we can change about ourselves. So what we can learn from wars is that it's not about competing who is the stronger. It's about finding who is the wisest or the wiser and learn from them. Let's connect. Let's help one another. We are entering the era of the inner intelligence. When an inner intelligence becomes recognized, it's time to express it. Once individual starts expressing the inner intelligence, it's not mind intelligence. It's a divine intelligence. So what is divine intelligence? Let's look into nature. Nature is saying, you can build anything you want on me. You can build cities, all the concrete structures. But as soon as you will stop nurturing it, I will destroy it and I will rebuild myself. The nature is reminding us that the only thing which is sustainable is nature. We are wasting a lot of energy trying to beat nature. But the truth is, if we truly want to live in harmony, we need to live one with nature. That's the only way. You can put any labels over you. As soon as you will start nurturing them, the true self will start shining brighter again. That's what nature is saying. So the only way to work, the only way to truly live our lives is to be one with nature. Is to live one with nature. To not separate ourselves from the nature because we are the nature. More we are separating ourselves, more tools we need to feel connected again. So we can find many tools right now. We can find that technology is expanding and evolving to such a degree that we can find many people which can't feel connected anymore without a phone. So what we are doing right now is that we are training ourselves back again being connected with who we truly are. The feeling we feel within when we are walking barefoot in nature, when we are doing something creatively, but also when we are going through the pain, when we are changing our actions and behaviors, when we are developing greater habits which can be good for all. It's not just the good things, it's also the bad things. Because good is not good and bad is not bad, those are just two different perspectives. Everything is necessary in order to find ourselves again. So good is not good and bad is not bad, it just is. What we need to do is to find the inner path, like Buddha said, find the inner path. Or find the path in between. That's the balance between one and another. If we go a little bit into the right, we need to go a little bit into the left in order to see where is the middle. When we find the middle path, we will always recognize what works and what doesn't work. So this is the future, the new matrix, or the new system, or the new whatever is rising. Is based on freedom, because nature is based on freedom. You can see a flower growing up through a concrete. Just because it sees that it's possible to see the light, doesn't matter how hard the concrete is. It is able to move through it in order to see the light. So you see that if you turn yourself towards the sun, you will see no shadows. When we see no shadows, we stop nurturing them. Once we stop nurturing the shadows will disappear, and all that will maintain, or all we will be able to see and to feel and to sense, is light. So this is the future, my friends. But it can only happen if we start nurturing that future in the present moment, because all the future is happening now, same as the past is happening now. Past is the memory and future is a dream. But whatever we are nurturing, that's what we are creating. So the matrix is falling, yes. But also the new life, the new way of living, the new system is rising. Where can you see yourself in? Because many people are saying, I would rather disappear, I would rather run away from whatever is happening. But what I'm seeing every single day, like more different countries, scientists from all around the world are finding out that, for example, a natural immune system of the body is stronger than any vaccination. The latest study that Dr. Joe Dispenza was sharing was about gratitude. If people are generating an emotional frequency of gratitude for at least 8 minutes in a day, no viruses can enter into a body. Isn't it powerful? The technology that we have since the beginning of time. A frequency, everything is frequency. If we fall into lower frequency, we will sense more fear, more anger. And whatever is triggering that fear and anger starts controlling us, because we think that we can't overcome that state, that we can't change that state. But the truth is that we need to elevate ourselves from that state to recognize that we are in control. What is triggering emotions? Perception. Who is perceiving the world? You are. You are perceiving. Once you recognize that you are perceiving, you will choose, well, I don't want to perceive those things anymore. And even if I am perceiving, let's go deeper and let's find the truth. The truth is not painful. The recognition that maybe the truth is not what we thought it is painful. But the truth itself is not painful, it's beautiful. Because we can go in any kind of religion, in any kind of science, in any kind of knowledge. If we go deeper and deeper and deeper, at the end we will find the truth. And the truth can't be expressed in words. It can only be expressed in understanding, when we say, oh, aha moment, or something like that. In religion, the truth is usually called God, or the Creator. In science, more and more often, the truth is the source of energy. Again, Creator or whatever. When we go into different societies, we will find out that the truth is hope. People without hope will destroy themselves. Hope is created by a vision of the future, by seeing a greater potential that we are experiencing in the now. And what is hope? Hope is once again a creator, or a God, or whatever. Hope is a greater opportunity, which is accessible to all of us. Seeing hope is an art of living. When you see hope in each thing, in each moment, in each experience, you are free. Because you are not controlled by what is happening. You see a greater potential. And you're ready to overcome whatever state you can find yourself in because you see the hope. If you see the hope, you're ready to walk towards it. Hope is an internal state of freedom, my friends. And that is the new future, the new beginning. Also, Mayans and Aztecs and Native Americans were talking about it. People will come to a time when they will start destroying themselves. But through that inner destruction, they will find the inner power. And they will recognize that it was all already within us. And it is, since the beginning of time, already within us. The key is to find out how to activate that inner state of being whole. You know, finding and creating heaven on earth means that you create heaven within you, so you can reflect it outside of you. So this is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you all blessings, power, and love. Let's keep your head up. Let's keep your head up. Let's put a smile on your face and let's vibrate in that vibrational state of joy, of love, of compassion, of gratitude, of appreciation, of inspiration for living, for being inspired for the future. You know, stop worrying what is happening in the mainstream media. It's all good to educate ourselves a little bit about that and a little bit about that, and to see what is, you know, what kind of things are developing around us. But always know where is your core, where is your inner self. To sense what is the right thing to do. Because this is our greatest power, to sense what is the right thing to do. Heart always knows, my friends. So that's it. Have a beautiful day and see you soon. One love.